I always forget to turn this thing back on. Anyways, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some more Pokemon Showdown OU battles. This is going to be my last video for a bit, due to the fact that, let's see. Well, I'll leave a description in the bottom, but there's pretty much a tournament going on that I want to enter. It's from Smogon. It's a tournament with several cycles, and it lasts for an entire week. So I already missed cycle 1. Well, it's already underway, but I don't have much time. But starting this coming Monday is when I'll go ahead and start posting up videos again. And it's pretty much going to be me trying to get into the ladder. All I gotta do really is make an alternate account unused, which is what I have right now called, common L2T2A. So the LT is just pretty much a little symbol saying you're in this, and then course 2 sub account A. I can have 3 different sub accounts, but I'm just gonna go stick with one. Right now I'm just preparing my team, trying to see what I want, and trying to find faults in this. So right now, well, I'm changing a bit of things because I need sticky webs on this team. The team I have right now, which is mainly going to consist of Gak being my mixed defensive special. Here, let me change the screen actually so you guys can see a bit better. Let's see, where's window capture? Edit setting. Actually, I probably shouldn't be saying this. Never mind. You guys will find out after the battle to go ahead and see what it is. But let me change one thing, because I need a sticky webbers, and as much as I love Cox, for my team to actually be successful, I need those sticky webs. And I was trying to decide who to get for sticky webs, and I just decided on, where are you, you little thing? On, what's he called? I forgot what he's called. What is he called? Sticky webs. Where are you, sticky webber? Where's that little spider? I forget what he's called. Oh, there you are, Garvantula. Gonna put focus sash on him so you can live a hit and get the sticky webs. That's what's the most important for me, is the sticky webs. I think I will put. I'm gonna put max speed, max HP. I just want this thing to get the webs up as fast as possible, and just 4 IVs and a special attack. Let's see, sticky webs and sleep powder is what I'm gonna want. Sticky web. Can he learn sleep powder? No, he can't, unfortunately, so he can't go for sleep powder. What can we do? We're gonna want volt switch for sure. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for the substitute, just on the off chance we're allowed to get a substitute off, so that way I don't have to worry about anything. Is that what I'm really gonna want? No, let's not get rid of substitute, because that's gonna break focus sash, and we're gonna want to make sure he takes a focus. He can take one hit. Put bug up buzz on for sure, but what are we going to need? What are we going to need? I think I'm just gonna go for the protect to go ahead and scout what he wants to do. Bug buzz vulture. Okay, yeah, this should be good for now. Garvantula, what do you look like? What do I want to make you into? What's your name? Tell me. We'll call him Bushwhacker. Bushwaker. Okay, for IVs, more speed. I want this thing to outspeed as many things as possible. It's his only purpose in life right now is to go ahead and get sticky webs up as fast as possible and as quickly as possible. Okay, so that's gonna be it. Let's go ahead and start practicing with this team. Actually, I have to change accounts, so let me do that real fast. Sorry about that. There we go. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice with the team, see what we can't get and do around here. I really gotta fix any and every faults I can do. Look at his team. He's gonna lead off with the Smeargle. It's gonna be very obvious. He's gonna get a lot of stealth up. So we're gonna go and lead off with Gak. Hopefully he carries a Spore. If he carries a Spore, we're A-okay. Gonna go straight for the Infestation to keep him trapped in here. If he carries the Dark Void, we're kinda screwed. Really, that's always the option to go through. Does carry the Spore, so thankfully we do. He gets infested, which means he is trapped in here. We're also going to go ahead and Toxic him. Actually, we're just going to go straight for Dragon Pulse, get as much damage off and as fast as possible. Since he is infested, he can no longer switch out, unless of course he has U-turn or Volt Switch. Goes for the Sword Stance, which makes me know he is a Baton Set, but thanks to the crit, he is going to die this turn. So there goes with that. I don't have to worry about that no more. He can't set up, that thing's dead, and he got no hazards on my side of the field. So that's going to be in that Smeargle, thankfully. He would have gone to Scissor, and then that would have been some trouble, but I'm pretty sure Donut would have been able to do fine. So he's going to go for the Hyper Voice. He got evolution, so that is his Mega Evolution Gardevoir, or he could just be normal, but it is Mega as I thought. He goes for Hyper Voice. Gak takes that extraordinarily well, and we all know how extremely bulky Gardevoir is. Come on, we all know how bulky it is. So now then, we're gonna need Gak for later though. We're definitely gonna need Gak. Yucata will be able to do a good chunk damage to this Gardevoir. I'm just trying to see what we can and can't do. We're definitely going to need Bushwake as well. Who can we sack? Who's not going to be effective on this team? Our own Rice really isn't going to be effective, but we're going to save her just for now. The only reason we need Gak really is for the Ninetales, so I suppose we can make do with that, since Dragonite has special defense Ivies. So we're going to go ahead and let Gak die. He did manage to poison. Goes for the Side Shock just in case I wanted to switch. We did manage to Toxic the Gardevoir, so that's very handy for us. Like I said, we will be able to outspeed with the Shadow Ball. I'm kind of curious on how much damage Yucata will do, because she's saying now about 433 special attack, the same as this Gardevoir, but Gardevoir has 213 special defense. So I'm not sure how much damage we can do to her, and we will be able to outspeed, because she does not run Choice Scarf, and I outspeed her. We know how high Mega Gardevoir can hit. That's 312. We're at 318. We outspeed. Just a matter of... I'm going to take the chance to go into Bushwhack. Put up my sticky webs, and then Volt Switch out. 346 will definitely be able to outspeed. So when I get sticky webs up, and then I'm going to go ahead and go straight for the Bug Buzz. Because we do outspeed this Gardevoir, and I want to get as much damage to it as possible. Hopefully this does kill, but I highly doubt it. We can stall for a turn of poison. Actually, let's do that. Stall... Ah, damn. 28%. Oh, well. I was going to say stall for one turn of poison and then go back to Bug Buzz, which in hindsight I really should have done, but that's going to be enough of that. We can go ahead and go to Donut, which is going to make him into a bad position here, looking at his team, and that seems to be the correct thing to go. I can go for the Ice Shard. Oh, I don't carry Ice Shard on this Donut. That is annoying, but we can go ahead and stall out to Protect. So we can go ahead and do that, and then his course of action would have to be to go into this Donut. Would probably have to be Avapom. Looking at his team, Avapom. Maybe Ninetales if it has the Solar Beam. If it has a Solar Beam, Outrageous will be able to easily take those all day, so we'll find out here in the vet. We're going to go straight into Donphan. Go for the Protect, let the Toxic kill this Gardevoir, unless of course he decides to switch out, then that's going to be his own problem. Really has no use. He does decide to stay in, so that thing's going to die to Protect. That thing did carry Grass Knot, so thankfully I did go for Protect. But anyways, if he goes on Ninetales, then that assures me that Ninetale has Solar Beam. So we need to switch out and go into Outrageous there. Once we switch out, he might actually switch into others. He goes for the Apon, which means he's going to go for the Fake Out there, so I'm going to just go for the Stealth Rock. We're not going to be able to outspeed. Fake Out has priority. I'm going to get flinched this turn. He goes for Fury Stripes instead. Okay. That's interesting, which means he is Skill Link. And we got Stealth Rocks up, which is very good for me, in my opinion at least. And Avapom really isn't going to do much, so I'm going to go straight for the Rock Slide. Just try to deal as much damage to this Avapom as possible. I don't carry Earthquake just for those Talonflames. You know, Dragonite, Talonflames, those kind of Pokemon, which is why I like Donut against these types, so that way I can go ahead and just go Rock Slide, try to get the flinch off or something, and deal a good chunk of damage to them still. Unfortunately, we did lose our leftovers, but that is an acceptable loss. We did 35% damage to this Avapom with Rock Slide. Rock Slide's going to hurt everything but that Dugtrio. Goes for the Fury Swipes again, which is doing about, let's see, 25% damage with 2 critical hits, wow. And avoids the attack. That is stupid. Anyways, let's go ahead and go for another Rock Slide. Donut is going to be needed later, so he's going to go straight, probably for the Fury Swipes. Let's switch into Yucata on this, expecting another Fury Swipes, which he does, and we are immune to that as well. He takes a chance to go straight for an Ice Beam. He's going to go for the Knockoff, which is probably going to do a lot of damage. We don't know if we will be able to speed. Well, he does have a minus speed, so we will be able to, but he's going to go straight for the Knockoff here. Knowing that will Gardevoir be able to take a hit, I'm trying to decide what to do. I could go for a Destiny Bond, and we could kill each other, but Choice Specs 314. Stab Avapom. Skill Link. Life leftovers? Critical hit, not leftovers. So Expert Belt maybe? We do outspeed. Let's go for the Ice Beam. It does kill, thankfully. Okay. I was worried about whether or not that thing had Assault Vest because of all his attacking moves and the fact that I didn't see leftovers, and I was afraid if he did, he might be able to live it, but off chance, I really didn't know, and I took a risk there and it paid off. I knew he'd be able to outspeed because the fact that he was slowed down by the sticky webs. Ninetales, which means, and tells me he's going to go for the Fire Blast this turn, and take the chance to go straight into Outrageous, go and take the oncoming Fire Blast, Unless, of course, he has Pursuit, but then again, not no, it won't be Pursuit. Never mind, I'm just overthinking things. I'm thinking of things too much. So you go for the Fire Blast, and at this point, we're going to go ahead and go straight into Outrageous to go ahead and take the oncoming Fire Blast. And we take that very damn nicely, might I add. We do carry Choice Band, so whatever he throws in is going to get extraordinarily hurt. I do want to go for the Superpower on the off chance he goes into Scizor, and that Scizor is going to die. Because if I go for the Extreme Speed, Scizor does resist it. If I go for the Outrage, Scizor does resist it. If I go for the Rock Slide, huh? Do neutral damage, but so will Superpower. Let's just go ahead and go straight for the Superpower. Hurt as whatever he wants as hard as possible. That Ninetales is going to be dead. Choice Banded Superpower is going to go ahead and wreck anything. If he goes into Scizor, we're going to go ahead and switch into Donphan then and take the oncoming hit. So that way Dragonite can get out of there. His course of action might be to go into Jug Trio to go ahead and go for the Stone Edge. Decides to go into Scizor instead, so we're going to go ahead and switch straight out and go into Donut to go ahead and take the oncoming hit. If he sets up a Sword Stance, that's going to be troublesome to say the least. That's going to be troublesome. We did break the multiscale though, thanks to his Ninetales. He did go for Defog, so we got a free turn there. Go ahead and go for this chance to go for a Rock Slide to get some damage off on the Scizor. He might go for the Sword Stance, in which case we're going to be in a bit of trouble if he carries the Bullet Punch. Oh, he avoids it. Oh, damn, he avoids the Rock Slide. Okay, there's a turn of damage. Not doing really much damage. I'm just praying he doesn't carry the Sword Stance, because if he carries the Sword Stance, we're going to be pretty screwed. I'm not going to lie. Does carry the Bullet Punch. Okay. It doesn't look like he carries the Sword Stance. Seems like he's more bulky than anything. He's going to go ahead and go for a Bullet Punch, which is going to kill me. I'm going to go ahead and go for another. Yeah, okay, there goes Donut. I really wasn't surprised by that. I'm going to go straight into Outrageous. Not fearing anything this Scizor wants to throw at me. We could go for the Rock Slide, which does neutral damage because it's Bug and Steel. Bug is weak against Rock, Steel isn't. So neutral damage. The Trio is going to do... So our best bet here is Superpower. Bullet Punch is not going to do much as we go for the Superpower and absolutely not wreck this Scizor's day. I thought we'd be able to one-shot it, but that shows me, at least I know this little bit of information for later, thankfully. Go for another Outrage. It's going to hurt whatever he decides to throw in. You can go for another Bullet Punch to get more residual damage on Outrageous, which makes me believe that his Doug Trio is Choice Scarf with Stone Edge, and that's something he's going to be interested in doing. Hopefully I am wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, so I'm going to have to go into Rice. We'll find out here if it's Choice Scarf. I do not have Trace. No, I have Trace. Do I have Trace or Synchronize? I think I have Trace for scouting abilities to go in and see what the opponent has on a certain Pokemon. I should run Synchronize to go ahead and get to switch into a status element and affect us both. Goes for the Stone Edge, so it is Choice Scarf. We're going to go ahead and Hyper Voice Mega Evolution. Deal as much damage to the Zug Trio as possible. As long as it doesn't get a critical hit, that's going to go deal a very good chunk, and we'll be able to... No, it's not Choice Scarf, so we don't have to worry about that. It's a Focus Sash Doug Trio, so that thing's useless. He should have brought that in ages ago if it was Focus Sash. So that's going to be in that battle. Let's go ahead and do one more, just so we can go ahead and test the waters. He goes for an Earthquake instead, that's fine. Go ahead and take the chance to go in Outrage, and just go straight for the Extreme Speed and just go ahead and wreck this thing. So that Doug Trio had about the same speed as Rice. Interesting to know, we just lost the speed tie. Anyways, that's going to be the end of that game. Let's go and do one more, just to go and make sure we're A-okay. One more battle. Let's see what we can't do. So far, it looks like we're going to be in a bit of trouble when it comes to certain matchups. Looking at his team, he might want to lead off with either the Blastoise, the Ferrothorn, or the Victini, actually. Sticky Webs is going to be another issue. But how do we want to handle this? Yukito really can't take a hit either. How do we want to handle this? We're going to go make an aggressive move. I'm going to Rice. Hopefully he brings in the Ferrothorn. If he brings in the Blastoise, we will still be able to take a hit. He brings in the Victini. We're going to have to switch out because he could carry the U-turn and we don't want to take that. He goes for Manectric instead. So I'm A-okay with this as well. I'm going to take the chance to go up, set up a Calm Mind. And then we're going to go straight for the Focus Blast next turn if he does decide to switch into the Ferrothorn. That thing is Mega Evolution, like I had thought. Well, not thought, but I I didn't think anything really. I thought it was just going to be the plain Manectric. Takes a chance to go for a Calm Mind to go ahead and set out. He's probably going to go switch into Ferrothorn or Florges. Okay. So that means this thing's going to want Toxic and Stall me. But this is why we carry Psyshock. We're going to go based off its defense. And look at that Florges go down. He does Toxic me though. But that Florges is in a world of hurt now. I'm going to go and take the chance to go for a Hyper Voice now. It should kill the Florges. And it's going to hurt whatever he decides to throw. And he could go ahead and Toxic Stall me for 1 turn. That's going to be fine. I don't mind taking 2 turns of Toxic. That's going to deal in about 30% damage. I will be fine. Hyper Voice in case he wanted to switch out. And then down goes the Florges. We're going to switch this turn because I don't want to take any more toxic damage than necessary. He decides to go into Victini, which terrifies the crap out of me. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to take the chance to go into Gak in case he goes for a fire move or something. Or it goes for the U-turn. Gak will be able to take a solid hit. He goes for the V-Create. 35%. Gak takes a solid hit to that. Whew. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take this chance to go straight for the Dragon Pulse. Deal good damage to whatever sides he wants to bring in. Goes for the V-Create, so I do want to go in Donut and get the Stealth Rocks up. What could he do here? He could go for the V-Create. He could go for... Let's switch into Donut. He does decide to switch out into Blastoise. I fucked up. Okay, so that thing's probably Choice Scarf, judging by the fact that I didn't go for U-turn. I didn't think he was. My fault, so I'm going to have to switch out here I have to switch out here now. Let's see what move he wants to go for. We're going to go Protect. He's probably going to go for the Hydro Pump. He goes for Dragon Tail. Okay. That's what you want to do, huh? Take the chance to get yourself some Stealth Rocks as he goes for another Dragon Tail. That's not going to do anything. Okay, so that's fascinating. I'm going to go ahead and switch out here because I don't want Yucata to take any unnecessary hits. I'm going to go back straight into Donut. If he goes for another Dragon Tail, that's going to tell me that's all he's going to be doing. Okay, he goes straight for a Dragon Tail. Let's just go ahead and get a good matchup we want. Like Dragonite. I'm going to go straight for the Outrage. Just straight for it and deal massive damage to this Blastoise. He probably goes for a Rabbit... Oh, the Rabbit Spin. I was going to say, he's probably going to go for another Dragon Tail, but Outrage is going to go ahead and deal a good chunk and kill this Blastoise off, so we don't have to worry about that no more. Whew, that was pretty good. Although we did break Multi-Scale, and that's something that I do not like. He's probably going to go into Victini at this point in time. Choice Scarf will be able to do a good chunk. He goes to Ferrothorn, which means we're still stuck into Dragonite because of Outrage. He's probably going to go and take the chance to go for Leech Seed or Spikes or something like that. 31%, look at that, out. And then the Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet really does hurt. Goes for Stealth Rocks. We are going to go ahead and switch into... I do want to switch into Donut, but on the off chance he carries Power Whip, I really don't want to take that. Go into Bushwhacker, set up our Sticky Webs. Goes for Leech Seed, okay. Bushwhacker does not mind this. Take the chance to go for Sticky Webs. Who had the Rapid Spin? Blastoise had the Rapid Spin, okay. Sticky Webs, so that means his entire team is going to be slow. He goes for the knockoff. There goes my Focus Sash, but it really didn't matter. I had no point in using it. Unfortunately, he did get the critical hit, which meant Bushwhacker died. So knockoff Leech Seed. How do we want to handle this? We're going to go straight. Knockoff is going to hurt a crap ton if we don't kill it. But judging by the way Outrage hurt its max defense, it shouldn't have any IVs and special defense. We could go for Focus Blast and play it a bit safe, but what would Yucata have to offer to this team? Yucata really isn't going to do much with that Choice Scarf Victini. The Manectric, it might be able to outspeed. I doubt it. I'm not sure about Manectric's base speed. I have to look that up after this match. Trantar. I'd rather go with the... Okay, so Yucata's not really going to offer much. So we're going to go and see how much damage a Yucata with Hidden Power Fire Choice Scarf can do to this Ferrothorn. I'm praying it kills. I really am. But I'm not sure. He's going to go for the knockoff here. I'm going to go straight for the Hidden Power. 87%. There goes Yucata. Critical hit didn't matter. Yucata was going to die regardless. But 87%. Okay, so that let me know a few things. Okay. What can we do here? Take the chance to go into Rise. We will be able to easily outspeed. And we're going to go ahead and go straight for the Hyper Voice. He can save it if he wants to, but that's not really going to do much for him. I'm going to have to go into Donut eventually. Go for the Rapid Spin. That's my main priority. Is a good chance to go for a Rapid Spin. Hopefully he goes into Victini. He does. I'm not sure if we'll be able to outspeed. We can try. I'm just sacking... We need Rice for later. We absolutely need Rice for later. Take the chance to go into donut. I'm expecting a V create or U-turn or that. So we're into donut. He can't bring him an Electric. His only course option right now is to bring in a Tyranitar. We're gonna have to go for the Rapid Spin to get rid of these Stealth Rocks. That's my main priority at the moment. We have to get rid of those Stealth Rocks. Donut will be able to take a nice chunk from any of these guys. Okay, that makes me believe he has Hidden Power Ice. That is not a position I want to be in. Go for the Protect. If he goes for the Hidden Power, he does have Hidden Power Ice, and I'm gonna have the Bamboo. He has the Hidden Power Ice. Okay, so this is not a good position for me to be in. This really is not a good position for me to be in. How do we want to handle this? Gak will easily be able to take a Hidden Power Ice. But my fear is the critical hit. Is Gak important to this team given the current situation? All it has is Dragon Pulse and is a staller. Victini has V-Create. Who knows what else? U-turn. Tyranitar. What could Tyranitar do to me? Tyranitar won't be able to do a thing to Donut, but Donut won't be able to do a thing to Tyranitar either. We will be able to go a good chunk down. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go straight for the Rapid Spin. On the off chance we live. He does not. He over-predicts and goes for Tyranitar, expecting me to switch. We go for Rapid Spin. Thank God we get rid of those rocks. We're going to go ahead and take a chance to put up our own Stealth Rocks. Holy crap, he over-predicted there. Oh, thank God. Probably because I was taking so long, he thought I was going to switch out. So now he's in a pickle. He might believe I have the Earthquake. No. The moment I reveal Stealth Rock, I revealed Protect, I revealed Rapid Spin. Yeah, okay, crap. Tyranitar goes for the Dragon Nest to get his attack up. He's probably going to go for another one, knowing I can't do nothing to him. Which means he's going to have plus speed. Outrage. An extreme speed would be able to deal a very good chunk, especially since it's choice banded. Take this chance to go into Gak. Try to get the Toxic on him. Goes for another Dragon Dance like I thought. There goes plus 1.5 speed. That's times 0.5. Go straight for the Toxic. Deal as much damage to him as possible. Gak is not going to be able to do anything for this team at the moment. Dolphin is not going to be able to do a thing to Tyranitar either, but Toxic is very important. Goes for the Crunch. Ah, crap, we die. Okay, this thing is very terrifying, I'm not going to lie. It is horrifying. Crunch. Go for Rice. Go for the Hyper Voice. See if we can't outspeed it. I hope we outspeed it. We don't. That's going to be the end of the game. Tyranitar just pretty much won the game. Sandstorm subdied. Let's go into Dragonite. Just go straight for the Outrage. He could go for a Rock Slide though. And he outsped Rice. Rock Slide should kill us with a +2 attack modifier. Go straight for the extreme speed, see how much damage this does. Critical hit, 29%. Garbage. Stone Edge, he misses. Go for another extreme speed. 21%. Citrus Berry, ugh, that's nasty. Yeah, Stone Edge would have killed it like I thought. Tyranitar running the game there, damn. I let him set up. I didn't think it'd be a Dragon Dance Tyranitar. I rarely see those, and that's my fault there. I didn't think he'd be that kind of Tyranitar. Damn, okay, so we have a weakness Tyranitar. And look at that, +2 and Donut only takes 45%. Rock Slide's all I can do. That's my shortcoming, is the fact that I have Rock Slide over Earthquake. Had I put Earthquake on, this Tyranitar wouldn't have been a threat. Nor would a lot of his Pokemon. So let's see here. Is Rock Slide really worth the Earthquake given that situation we were in? All for the Talonflame, is that really worth it? If we fight a Talonflame, we can always just go out to Dragonite and go for the extreme speed. We can always do that. If he goes into Zapdos, we can go for the extreme speed. Goes for the Skarmory, we can just... I'm trying to think here, because I know this team has flaws. That's why you test out the team. You won't realize the flaws until you either spend hours upon hours contemplating this, or you test out the teams and figure out where your weaknesses lie. Where do they lie? So, is Rock Slide really worth the key position just for Heracross? Just for... Well, it's not going to do nothing to Landorus. It's not going to do anything just for the Mandibuzz. Just for, the Talonflame. Or the Zapdos, or whatever Pokemon he says to bring out for that. Second thought, it's really not worth it. I would rather just stick with the Earthquake. It's not worth it. So that's going to be it for now. I'm going to go ahead and continue modifying the team. Just let you guys know on a little update as why I won't be uploading until Monday again. So there's going to be that. I'll see you guys around next time. Ja.